What's going on, people? This is Ralph with WCP Pressure Washing and Painting. Just a little update on my trailer. I've been having issues with my pump. That's the Remco pump. This is the pump I had. Now, both of these pumps. So you can see the number 5518194A as an apple. Both of these pumps giving me issues. One was going haywire, and then I kept having issues with the pressure switch. I've ordered in the past so far, I believe, 3 pressure switches that I switched. So this is the cheap one. This is the I believe it's $239, and that's why I bought it, because it was a cheaper option. But as they say, sometimes when you buy cheap, you pay for it in the long run, and so have I. So with that said, I'm tired of dealing with this. I went and bought another one. This is the Smooth Flow. This is the 591891. I believe, I can't see it from here, but it's 94A also. Anyway, I bought this one. I looked down a couple of reviews. I looked people talking about it in the pressure wash business, and there was the same thing about these. They were having issues, so they went and got this one. I like the pumps. I mean, when they're working, they're awesome. For a 12 volt, they pump pretty good. I got 1 inch running from the tanks to proportional. Then I'm switching down to a 3/4 to the pump, and then it switches to a half, because this wheel is 1/2 inch. So it switches to a half, and that hose is 1/2 inch. I used to have a 5/8, but I think the 1/2 inch it works better with the 1/2 inch. So I could reach a 2-story with this. I like using the pumps because I got the electric remote hooked up to it that I built myself. So I like using it because whenever I want to switch to water, I can switch to water. It makes it easy. I have been downstreaming a lot because of the issues with the pump. Now, I really don't need this pump. I mean, I'm only been using 1 or 2%. The only time I go higher than that is when I got a tough wall, or usually maybe sidewalks are real bad, a lot of staining and stuff. It's when I go a little higher. But other than that, usually I use a pump. But besides roofs, I haven't done no roofs lately. Not big on the roofs. I mean, I'll do them, I get them, but people, at least in this area, they don't want to pay, and you're taking a risk going on the roof for a couple of dollars. I don't think it's worth it. Sometimes I make more on a house wash and driveway wash and stuff like that than doing the roof. So if it comes, I'll do it, but I'm not big on the roofs. Like I said, people don't want to pay for it. And in this area, they're not educated on it. A lot of people, you don't see a lot of people getting their roof done, unless, like maybe a Champion Gate with tiles and stuff like that. You'll see maybe that people there getting it done. But there's not a lot of roof going on here, roof work. Not like Tampa. Tampa, there's a lot. They big into it. Probably down south, next to the waters, where there's more money. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So if you're trying to get a pump, you want to get into a pump, I recommend not to get these, the Remco, the 551811, because you're gonna have issues. Well, at least I did. I'm trying this one out. If this one don't work, I think I'm done with the 12 volts. I'd probably end up buying a gas pump, gas machine, because it's a good convenience, but if it's going to give you headaches, it's not worth it. So I don't know if I've given an update on my trailer. It's really not much new. 13-gallon tank, 200 hose wheel, 200 Softwash, 200 pressure. I got another 100 in the back rolled up. I keep all my chems over here, and I keep these. There's a one restore. There's Fabuloso. I got all kinds of chems actually. But anyway, that's I added that charger. That's another thing I added. Because of the pump, which I still don't know, but because of the pump, I was having surges. So I thought it was maybe because of the battery having this hooked up to it. Because there was a couple of times when I had the pump running, I put this on to do certain things, and for some reason the pump just like threw out a lot of pressure, and it blew the hose. It kept blowing the hose actually. So I don't even know if it's that, but regardless of the fact, I changed that. I added an extra battery for the machine alone, and I added my other batteries in there for the Softwash system and for the wheels. Now this is, I have a remote start and that I've hooked up to the battery. That just turned on and that turned off. So when I turn it on, everything here turns on. It's turned on now. And then this is my remote that I hooked up for the chlorine when it turns on. I got the light on there and I got the light on there. So turn this off and disconnect the whole battery. That's my charging port. That's only for one battery. I should have bought one for two, but I'm good. This thing, that battery there should last for about at least a month, turning this on and off. I charged it about 2 weeks ago. It's been turning on with no problem. I'll probably charge it soon. I leave it charging overnight. Then I also added, I bought this. Forgot the name brand. I bought it on Amazon. I think it was like $150 I paid for it. I got tired of coming home after working and rolling this up. Man, this makes a big difference. If you got the budget for it, you got your trailer, this comes in handy. You don't gotta be twirling around. Sometimes it gets hard and you gotta keep on and you're tired. All you do is press the button up and down and you're good. I also added this switch here. This is where I plug in at night when I come in. Backwards. Plug in and I'll leave it there. And it will just charge it when it'll stop when it needs to, and it'll stay like that. If the battery drains or something, it'll start charging again. So got my little rigid fan there, so whenever I gotta come in here to do something, I turn that on so I can get some air. But that's about it. Just a little update. I didn't do nothing today. Just working on this, doing some running arounds. Doing a couple of estimates out there also. It's a little slow right now. Painting is real slow. I haven't really been advertising for the painting though, but it's still slow. I didn't advertise before, and I was doing okay. But right now it's like I'm not getting no kind of calls for painting. I used to get a lot of closing calls, and people want to paint the house before they move in. And I used to love those. You ain't got to worry about furniture now. You just go in, paint the whole house, leave, and you're done. And I haven't received one of those in about 2 years. So it's been slow as far as painting. I don't mind the painting. It's good money. A lot more money than painting than pressure washing. But I enjoyed the pressure washing. I didn't enjoy the painting as much as I do the pressure washing. I don't know. It's like I guess for most guys, it's a thing growing up. You always wanted to play with the pressure washer. Your dad had the pressure washer, and he's pressure washing the yard outside or something, and you wanted to play with it. That was me growing up. I wanted to play with the pressure washer. So that's about it. Anybody have questions? Feel free to hit me up. You can ask me on YouTube also. I'm gonna be posting this, so you can ask online, and I'll get to you. I'll answer you when I can. I'm still learning how to use the YouTube. I just started this. I mean, I've been in business over 8 years, and it's now that I started the YouTube. I wish I would have known all this sooner, but it is what it is. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope I can help somebody as far as making a decision on getting a pump. But like I said, you have any questions, feel free and reach out. Please subscribe, like the video if you like it, and I'll talk to you soon.